Hey, what's happening? What's happening, everybody? What's going on? How you doing? How you doing? This is that boy. This is that boy, RickTitus. This is that boy, RickTitus. Listen, family. We're gonna let some people catch up with us. Let some people catch up with us today. Let some people catch up with us today. Let some people chime on in. Let them chime on in and see what we're talking about. Let them go ahead and climb on in. Work with that boy. Work with that boy, RickTitus. I don't know if you've seen this video on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Ticker Twitch, Snapper Chopper, LinkedIn, wherever you're seeing this video at. Share this video with that boy RickTitus. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Listen, subscribe and click those doggone thumbs up. Hit that doggone notification bell. Do that for me, family. Do that for me. We're going to be talking about this exquisite. We're going to be talking about this exquisite podcast. That's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about this exquisite podcast today. Yep. So listen. No, grab your popcorn, grab your candy, grab whatever you need to grab. But listen, guys, listen. Book your appointment. Listen, book your appointment today. Book your appointments today. Listen, we take passport pictures. We take passport pictures as well. But so book your appointment today. This is the deal. This is what I'm trying to get you guys to start seeing. Book your session today. Stop procrastinating and book your session today. Get your passport picture done. Get your pictures done. Get your family pictures done. Welcome to Exquisite Podcast. Welcome to the podcast. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. You know, one thing what we got to do is we book your event. Book your event today. Stop procrastinating and book your event today. We have birthday parties. You got baby showers. You got graduation. You got family pictures. You got family photos. Grandmama, granddaddy, mama, daddy, wife and husband photos. Book your photos today. Before we get into the podcast business, we also have an excellent photographer. We have an excellent photographer in the back office. You know, we got an excellent photographer in the back office. Listen, family, this is the deal. Go to our Facebook page. Let's go ahead and jump into this podcast, this exquisite podcast. Listen, join our Facebook group on Facebook, Exquisite Podcast. And you guys that want to start a podcast, you guys that want to build yourself up, you guys, let me get my phone. You guys that want to build yourself up, listen, all you need is a cell phone, a laptop, or a desktop to get your podcast screen. You can be in the US, you can be international. Come and see that boy RickTitus and get your podcast screen. Listen, this is the deal, guys. This is the deal. Welcome to Exquisite Podcast. Welcome to Exquisite Podcast. This is one of the deals that we do. This is what we do. We scream podcasts. We scream podcasts. Come and see us. Come and see us. That's what I'm talking about, family. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And listen, let me identify our donators. Yeah, donations are accepted. Yep, donations are accepted. And I want to congratulate the people that do the donations. A lot of people do not do that. Donations are accepted. I want to look in the donation box. We see Saginaw, Michigan, Washington, D.C., Toledo, Ohio, Evansville, Indiana, Cairo, Illinois. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate you doing that. I greatly appreciate that. I greatly appreciate you donating. You know, a lot of people do not we don't even thank the people that's donating to keep this YouTube channel up and running, up and flourishing. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. But look, let's dive into this podcast. If you got something to say, if you want to say something, Jump on and get in with Exquisite Podcast located in Waldorf, Maryland, at the St. Charles Town Center Mall, right around the corner from J.C. Penney in Waldorf, Maryland. Everybody in the DMV know where Waldorf, Maryland is located. And listen, if you want your podcast done, email me at exquisitepodcast60 at gmail.com. At gmail.com. Give me your first name, your full name, your email, your telephone number, your backdrop, your markup, your time, and the name of your show, so we can get your podcast screaming. If you got something to say and you want to say it and you want people to hear you, come and see that boy. Come and see that boy RickTitus at Exquisite Podcast. Listen, guys, listen, family. We getting ready to come out with some hats. We getting ready to come out with some mugs. We getting ready to come out with some t-shirt. We getting ready to come out with some jogging pants, short pants. Yeah, we getting ready to do the doggone thing. And this is going to be coming from our back office. From our back office, family. Now, let's touch bases on the churches, the pastors. Listen, a lot of pastors got great things to say. A lot of pastors got a lot of things to say, but they're not being seen. They got great material, but they're not being heard. Let us scream your ministry. Let us scream your ministry. I'm looking at about 2 or 3 different cameras, so apologize if you see me looking here, you see me looking there. I'm trying to look at in front of all 3 cameras at all time. So listen, if you got a pastor, if you got a ministry, let us scream your ministry. Let us do that. Let us be the legs for your ministry. Let us scream that. Let us scream that. Listen. This is the deal, guys. Let Exquisite Podcast do the screaming for you. Let us do the hard work for you. You don't have to be in the studio. You don't have to be in the studio at all. All you got to do is have a cell phone, a laptop, or a desktop, and high-speed internet, so we can scream your service. And most of you pastors out there got beautiful things to say. Y'all got some excellent material, but nobody's seeing you. Nobody heard from you. Nobody knows that you are around. So let that boy with Exquisite Podcast come and do your screaming. We're located at St. Charles Town Center Mall in Waldorf, Maryland, right around the corner from J.C. Penney. Listen, I see some people climbing in. I see some people climbing in, family. Hey, listen, this is the deal. Join our Facebook group at Exquisite Podcast, our Facebook group. Email me at exquisitepodcast60 at gmail.com. Email me at exquisitepodcast60 at gmail.com. Give me your full name, your email address, your backdrop, your markup, your time zone, the name of your show if you want us to scream your podcast. If you want us to do a podcast for you. Let's check this out. A lot of people do not have the camera, they don't have the lighting, they don't have the equipment, they don't have the pacer board for a podcast, and they don't have the location. So why not let us do it for you? A lot of people have something to say, but they don't know how to get it out there. They don't know how to get that podcast out there so people can hear and see you. Talk to that boy, RickTitus. Talk to that boy, RickTitus. Let me come on in. Hey, listen, I want to do a shout out to Miss Angie Stone. Miss Angie Stone. Man, I'm going to miss that young lady. She helped me out because, I know her personally. I did a security when I was in the police department. I'm now retired. She treated us like kings. My flowers is given to her. Bless her heart. That was a rider. Angie Stone was a rider. I don't care what nobody says. She was a rider from Columbia, South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. I love that woman. She put out some great music. And then again, let's touch bases on this. She was having some issues with her record company, with her royalties, some of her gems. Why is it that why we have to go through these kind of things, man? Why do foundational Black Americans got to go through these kind of things? Look, you did it with Prince, you did it with Michael, you did it with Sam Cooks, huh? Come on now, come on. Let's put two and two together. She's been having some rocky time. You did it with Whitney Houston, huh? Come on, let's go ahead and scratch our backs here. We got to go ahead and scratch our backs and make sure that we get some things on code. We got to stay on code. Not saying that that's what happened. I don't know. But bless that sister's heart. Hey, rest in peace, Angie. I'm going to keep your name alive. You did good when I met you, personally met you. Huh? Outstanding, sister. Outstanding. So listen, family. We need to get on code. We need to start doing business with people that look like you and I. Yeah, I said it. You need to come with that boy RickTitus in Waldorf, Maryland at the St. Charles Town Center Mall and start doing business with me with this Exquisite podcast. Get your podcast up and popping. Come on in. Come and check on in. And pastors, you got something to say, Pastor, come on in and let's get your ministry up and running. Let's get your ministry going. Huh? I know you got something to say. I know you want people to hear you, but people can't hear you and see you if you don't get in touch with that boy, RickTitus, with Exquisite Podcast. Talk to me, family. Talk to me. Come to our Facebook group, Exquisite Podcast, our Facebook group. Email me at exquisitepodcast60@gmail.com and get your podcast screaming so people can hear you, so people can see you, so you can make some people feel good. Huh? Talk to that boy. And pastors, you got some great literature out here. Why not let people hear you? Why not let people see you? Huh? This is that boy RickTitus. I'll see you guys on another video. Huh? Look at this, guys. Look at this family. Exquisite Podcast screaming. Exquisite Podcast screaming. Come and see me. And guess what? Who said it couldn't be done? I'll see you guys on another video.